coming back to me this week. Last week we started our family summer challenge, and I shared with you some of my favorite things from the yard that reminded me of God. I hope that you were able to take a walk with your family this week and discuss some of the things that remind you of God. And I hope that your parents also shared with you some of their favorite Bible verses, because that was the second challenge of our summer family challenge. One of my favorite Bible verses that I shared with my kids this week is from 2 Timothy 1:7, and it says, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This Bible verse has helped me throughout my life many times, and it reminds me that God didn't create me to be fearful or anxious. He created me to be powerful and to love and share God's love with others, and to be confident in what I know is true. This week we're starting a new challenge, and this one is going to be about God's love. I want to start with a Bible verse that is all about God's love, and I want to share that with you. This one is from 1 John 4:7 through 12. So it says, "Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. This is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. Dear friends, since God so loved us, we ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us." So this Bible verse tells us that God is love. Without God connected to the world, we would not be able to know what love is. We would not be able to feel the happiness that love gives us. That's not to say that all happiness comes directly from God, but it does mean that if the world was disconnected from God, then we wouldn't know what love was, and we wouldn't know what happiness felt like. So this week, our challenge is, I want our families to look through old pictures or remember old memories that you have had with your family, that you really felt connected to each other, you felt love for each other, and you felt the happiness of that moment. And I want you to look through those old photos, or remember those old times, and I want you to talk with each other about what made those times so special for you. So our second challenge for this week is, I want you to go to your parents, and I want you to ask them to share with you a time when they really needed God in their lives, or that they felt that God was there for them. And be patient, because your parents may need a moment to think about this. They may need a day to think about this, but make sure that they get back to you with that answer, so that you can understand some of the struggles that they've been through their lives, and how God helped them. So, and then if you guys have times in your life that you felt like God was there for you, or that you really needed God, share those with your parents, and share those with the rest of us if you feel like you can. So make sure that this week, if you didn't participate last week, make sure your families are joining our Facebook group, and you can find that information on our Madeira Church Facebook page. Make sure that you guys are participating in our challenges and posting And if something feels like it's too personal and you don't want to share it, you can just be very general with your comments. But if you could share that you did the challenge or you completed the challenge in some way, then we can get you marked down with your points, and we can get you closer to winning that pizza party for your family at the end of the month, the 4 weeks that we're doing this. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful week. I hope that you have fun doing these challenges, and I can't wait to hear about your experiences. Bye.